Welcome back to the channel. It is Tuesday, September 30th, as I'm recording this. I didn't get to do anything I wanted this September. Well, I guess I kind of slacked, and I disappeared. So, I guess I might as well make this like a recap of the month of September. If you aren't aware already, somewhere around September 5th is when I quit Roblox. If you go to my profile now, the link, I don't believe it's on my YouTube page anymore, but if you go to the link, it has like this little information. Everything's shut down, everything's preserved, and well, today's the day when most of that stuff that we were working on is probably getting shut down anyway, because they're doing a new thing. I just left because I was getting tired of all the drama. I mean, it was going on constantly. I do like Unreal development now, which is, if you watch that video I made September 10th, whereas the first slide is Unreal Engine and then the second's Charlie Kirk, because when I made that video, I didn't even know he died. I had just gotten information that he was shot. It was very horrible what happened that day. And really because of that and all this other stuff, I wasn't making any sorts of videos at all. Really, I had kind of slowed down my video production ever since I made the video of Owen Schroyer walking off of InfoWars. And I'm not quite sure what to do next after that, because, well, I don't know, I could do like a couple things, but it's just like difficult to move on now. I mean, it's almost October. It's going to be October probably by the time you watch this video. Like, I've spent the past couple weeks debating on what exactly is gonna happen, because I ain't trying to pull the disappear for a couple months trick. I've done that far enough. I also wasn't expecting the video I put out on September 2nd to become my most popular video, but considering how early I hopped on that particular, nobody had a video out when I first published that. Okay, like I was the first one to do that. I was out before the news got to it. Yeah, I didn't know at the time that he had walked off the show, because this was like August 28th. This was August 28th when he walked off, and I didn't know. And we waited a weekend, and they came on there, and they said he left. He does Rumble now. If anyone's watching and wonder what he did, he's doing Rumble now, and he said he's going to start like the Owen Schroyer Network. I think he said, like, I don't know, somewhere in October. Now, if you want to hear what he actually said, you can go over to his Rumble page. He's been kind of silent these past couple of weeks. Everything since September 10th's been quiet everywhere, I guess. I've had multiple pre-recorded videos. I just don't know what to do with them. Like, I want to change up my editing style, because you notice it's not really here or there. In fact, I think some of my best editing you've seen in the small little Victoria 2 video I made, which I wanted to make another part of because by popular demand it was wanted. But my recording software being as great as it is, and by that time I had already had to switch softwares because in April I was having issues with OBS and it's constantly stuttering and it's a whole mess. This is all to say, it's usually around this time of year when I start getting inactive and all that. I don't know. I don't want to be inactive, but I'm always just kind of distracted, you know? One thing you'll learn about me is that I'm always kind of distracted. When I try to do something, I'll start it, but I'll never finish it. That happens a lot, way too much. In fact, a lot of the games I wanted to get out didn't come out. In like Dwayne Johnson County, I don't know if anyone's actually played it, but it was in 1.1.6 between December 2023 and December of 2024. It took a whole year for the next update to come out, and in fact, no more updates will be coming out at all, which I'm sure nobody's sad to hear. Nobody really played my games during the time that I was on Roblox. And I'm sure nobody would play them after I've left. But just know that they're up in case you do want to check them out. Now, none of that stuff is really created with anything unique in mind and all of that. My group will now be known as Igneous when we make games from now on. We're not JJ Izzy Studios. That's frankly ridiculous to try to have that name and be professional. No, we're Igneous Development Software now. And yeah, I was working on this game, and this was around the time Charlie Kirk was shot, like a couple days before I had started working on this Unreal demo. like physics sandbox, you know, like Gary's Mod, you know, just trying to figure out how the engine worked and everything. And yeah, it was that day I was working and I think I was trying to figure out how to put sound on it, because it didn't have sound at the time, around in the afternoon after I'd gotten back. And yeah, and then I found that out. That was around 3-ish p.m. Eastern time, and then I found out he died somewhere between like 5 and 6 a little bit later. Don't really want to do this, but I'm gonna have to. Has anyone noticed the amount of shootings going on recently? Now, I can't speak for one because there's frankly not enough people here to warrant anything like that happening. Let's knock on wood, because you never know. There's a lot of crazy people out there in the world, and it's usually the crazy people who do these kind of things. And people are quick to come to conclusions about their motives when not even the investigators have found out anything yet, and they keep continuously photoshopping their shirts so that it looks like they're supporting someone they're not. Hint, hint. I'm not one to speak on these matters, but frankly, it's about time somebody does. At least around here. I don't give too much insight into this town, and that's for a good reason, but what I can tell you is that not a good thing has happened in this town in many years, and at least not since I've been around. In fact, increasingly the town's becoming more unrecognizable just since I've been around. They've not disappeared, I just wanted to get that out of the way. I'm not like disappearing or going only on Rumble, even though I'm sure it's pretty likely that some people would. But on Rumble, the only people who have actually watched are bots, so I think I'll be staying on here right now with you guys. All 20 of you. I probably won't even get that on this video, honestly. No, if I make a Hearts of Iron 4 video, who knows, it might get 500, 1,000. I'm not getting there, but I'm not being needy about it or anything. Because people who are needy usually end up having the least in life. I just wanted to record this shorter little video because I knew, well, I don't know, people are probably going to start asking again. Nobody really asks. Pretty silent when I usually take a break like that, but I don't want to do that. Especially not when I have this beautiful microphone here that you haven't really got to hear a lot of. No, not at all. In fact, I'm going to have to figure out how to edit and not drown out my voice with music. That too. So if you're here and you're subscribed to the BroWithsBTC channel, well, then I can thank you for continuing to listen to my rants, if you do, which not very many people listen to the videos I want to make. They listen to the videos I randomly put out, which I guess it's your choice, but just saying, I have a lot more on my channel other than E-Rape, Minecraft, and other topics. I used to say that my main focus was Minecraft and Roblox, but frankly, it's not getting me anywhere. I haven't even made a single Roblox video during my whole comeback of 2024 or 2025. Not going to be able to now. So, that's really all I have to say about that particular topic. If anyone has any sort of questions, well, you can leave them down below. But, I best be going now.